Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Suman and I'm very super excited to dive into our very first video today. So today I'm gonna take you through the steps that every money making people need to understand, right? So you have to have at least a basic insights exactly what it takes to make a real money, right? So in this video I'm going to cover the essential very first steps to making money online, whether you are just starting out or looking for new opportunities. I've got some valuable insights to share with you. So, first thing first, let's kick things off with tip number one, finding a passion. Right. The key to success in this online world is doing pretty well. I mean, what you love and turning it into a profitable venture. All it takes that you have to have the real passion for making money or something else, irrespective of what you do on or not. It actually depends on the personality to personality, what each and every individuals need there in the life to be successful, right? For me, it may be a successful career. Obviously money is something that everyone needs, but it is not something that we need every time, right? So we have to have the basic understanding. So why do we have to be so much worried about that? How can I make money? And what are the very first steps that I need to go through all those to I need to go through, right? So what are the thresholds that one need to understand? Okay, I mean, what are the parameters that you can actually work on, and eventually you can land up to where you want, right, in your life. So, making money is not something that is very difficult in nature, right? So, money is something that it is a uh, it is something that you give a value, and in return you get a money. So so you have to have a basic understanding that what are the values that you have, right? So let's take my example. um, I have completed my graduation in 2017, and post that I worked as customer service representative for 1.7 years. And eventually, obviously that was the phase. I have to be frank, I had no skills in terms of engineering or any software skills, right? So obviously I tried very hard in order to get, you know in order to get a good job profile, good salary. But since I was not that much skillful, but I got an opportunity, that too in an electric field, as a technical customer service representative. So at that point of time I was very much frustrated that I was just earning 17 to 18,000, right? So it was really something that that take that actually hitted me a lot, right? It keeps me hitting that I have done my engineering, okay, and I'm working in service role. So, but I have to, at least I don't want to sit doing nothing, right, in life. So otherwise society will think, they will take me in a very wrong way, right? My parents would, I have to listen a lot of bad words or something that I won't be able to digest, right? So, but at the same time, actually that role actually helped me because I have no clue that who I was, right? So I have no clue exactly what I have to do. Since I've worked there for 1.7 years, I realized that no, I have to literally transition into a different career, right? And then I thought of pursuing MBA in marketing, because that is something that will eventually land me, or at a very challenging job. And I was ready for to take up a lot of responsibilities, big responsibilities, take risk. But the condition of colleges, okay, once you join the three tie or fourth tie college, you have no idea what you have to do. Even the to be frank, college have no idea, right? They don't care about what you're doing, what uh, what you're doing or not, right? So unless you are a student from tier 1 or tier 2 college, right? So I have to go through a lot of struggles. Yes, as we know that what is what are the conditions in India college, right? So but and then I completed my MBA in marketing, but the college just provided us a sales role. I was selected as a sales manager, but I was not interested to make my career in sales, right? So package was also good, but I never wanted to be a sales manager, or I never wanted to be, the transition my career into sales. So eventually I have realized that I have to actually be very prompt and be very active in exactly what I have to, um, in order to achieve success in life. So as you know that these days, I mean, what I mean to say is, these days data is something that is very trending, right? So unless I am actively working on it, unless I have a basic understanding of what are the basic needs in today's industry, right? So I would not find myself at a better position. This is the time I have taken, because it's been already 3 to 4 months since I got passed out. Okay, I completed my MBA, and all of a sudden I, I was hit with the idea that no, I have to transition my career in analytics, in data. So I started a course, and I have given a time of around 3 to 4 months, and I hope that I would be make myself so much sufficient enough that I would be able to crack a very good job, good role with a good package, right? So I have started my basic stuff that one data, I mean, one student that needs to be done. Okay, so I have started rolling out into that phase. So obviously there are a lot of challenges, and see, at the end we are working for money, right? We are working for money, no doubt. So the moment I realized that I don't have any value, really I don't have any value. Yeah, to be frank, I have also worked as a freelancer. I have built 3 to 4 websites for my clients, and I have earned around 30 40 thousand. I mean, in 1 year, or in 1.5 year. Okay, but I don't think that is something that freelancers must be earning in this era, right? So I realized that no, I have to choose a platform, choose a source where it will actually help me, gain a very gain help me gain high skills, and in return it will eventually filled with lot of values in me, so that people will give money, right? For what value, for the value I am delivering to, right? So I have started working on myself. Yeah, it's very challenging. Okay, it's really very challenging. I know the waking up, getting up early, and sometimes you don't even know when to the what to do and what not to do, right? So you have no basic notion that what are the things that has to be right tackle in on everyday basis. So I have lot of issues with myself because I have not been in that phase earlier, right? So for a person who is starting, who is planning to transition his career in something that in in something that is very different from a traditional career, okay, so of this era, so transitioning this um, transitioning this transitioning my career into different uh, domain, it's quite critical, okay. So though, however, it is the um, it seems difficult, but once you start walking, once you start understanding the things, the stuffs, and then you realize that no, it's just that I have to be very much consistent, be deliver persistently, deliver the best, okay. And um, and that, yeah, that's all about it. So my long term goal is to so I have covered how to find the passion, right? So I have already told you that once you try exploring into different domains, you start exploring your passion, right? So number one, I have covered that how to find a passion, right, with my own story. And okay, now let's come to number two tips, okay. Research your market. Before diving headfirst into any online venture, it's crucial to understand your target audience and the competitive market, right? So, for every business to start, you should have to have the basic understanding of what are the positions uh, for you in the market, right? So you should have that much at least skills. You should try to Google it out, or there are a lot of softwares that will actually help you in researching. Let's take my example. I have my own website, okay, on health, and I have two websites. I have until now I have three to four websites, but because I have not, I was not regular, so I have no clue. I have been, giving a lot of different sorts, but it was because what I think is because I have no patience, okay. So I was not, be able to continue with that, right? So the recently I have the health website, okay, where I so it is basically a tip giving website on health, right? So I have to find the trending niche, the trending. I have to the eventually go deep dive into the niche, okay. What are the niche that are trending, what are the keywords, right? And what are the you know audience retention, right? So if you write something on how to give tip on be successful in life, so you have to have a basic understanding that what are the keywords that are actually people are typing in a Google or YouTube, right? So what I mean to say is you in this digital era you should have how actually digital how the things are working digitally, right? You if you are not aware of, see, I have friends who doesn't even know how to edit their resume, right? And they are expecting that they get a good salary, and there are I would say I have 3 to 4 friends, okay, and most of them approach to me and say, hey Suman, अब मेरा रिज्यूमे थोड़ा एडिट कर देना, मेरा ये वाला थोड़ा एडिट कर देना, इसका इसका स्पेलिंग क्या होगा, ठीक है, और रिज्यूमे कैसे up to the mark रखे, right? So they don't have basic understanding because they don't know how to Google, right? they 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 actually don't know how to Google, right? They don't know the basic things of editing in Canva, right? So, and learning Excel, learning PowerPoint, Microsoft, uh, Microsoft, uh, different softwares is way far than editing, right? So people these days, they doesn't even are aware of, right, what are the technologies that they need to learn. They don't. I'm so, feel so awkward, like while editing their resume or whatever they are demanding to, okay. So but I never tell that, I never overlook them, I never say that क्या कर रहा है भाई, नहीं कर सकता है क्या, अच्छा नहीं लगता, बट कभी कभार आई ट्राई टू टेल दैट you have to have the basic things right intact, otherwise you 3 2 1. So it's now time for number 3 tip, okay. Build a brand, right? It's very important that you should know your value. Once you start realizing your value, you will start building your own portfolio. Once you start building your portfolio, you will build your own brand. Once you start building your own brand, people will follow you. People will come to you to give you money, right? Right. So have this basic understanding that building a brand is very important, because your brand is your identity in the online world, or let's say in offline world as well, to some extent. But as you know, these days market is overall went went on digitally, right? So it's essential to establish a strong and memorable brand presence, right? You might have your own color value. I mean, you for me it's a navy blue, you might be liking red, or you might be your design, you might have different perspective, you might have different ideology, okay. That is your brand, right? So once you start developing your skills, you will start building a brand. And making brand building a brand is not that easy, man. It's really not that easy, because it takes over a course of 1 year to build a brand. Maybe if at hard case you can build your brand in 6 months, right? So understand what is the value, what is your value in the market, and based on that you start working on yourself. See, I will talk about my brand. Even I don't know what is the brand value of me, okay. It's because I haven't worked any hard yet. Neither do I have great soft skills, neither do I have hard core skills, neither do I have networking skill. So that's the reason I have starting working on myself, right? So I'm here not to give you any tips or anything that actually that will make you feel like तूने क्या उखाड़ दिया जिंदगी में भाई, तूने क्या उखाड़ दिया, नहीं तो तू कौन होता है बोलने के, राइट? Obviously these are the feelings that you might be hitting with, right? For me, so subconsciously, right? So I know that I'm not worth of even a lakh, okay, But over the course of 3 months or 4 months, I will really prove that that is the reason I'm here, guys. That is the reason I'm here, just to show you what it actually takes you to create a brand value in the market, right? So the I have been trying, for last 15 to 20 days, you know, on a, in order to build up on my communication skill, in order to have a great English speaking skill, because I have it, I don't have, I can't say that it is my passion or something I'm interested with, but I'm just have to get rid of the rat race, right? So data is something, data domain is something people are not aware of, at least 20 30, at least 20 30% of, even less than that, only 10 to 15% who are very much skilled in data, right? So so that's the reason there is a huge demand in the market. So in order to fill that demand, I am just preparing myself, right? So in coming years, I will be obviously building my online brand value. Okay. So start realizing your values. Okay. Yeah. On daily basis, on at least in a week, I will be posting a video of around 3 to 4, right? That would be very much suffice, right? In order to, you know get my audience, in order to um, project my value, in order to spread the awareness, right? One thing I have already set in my mind that I know a, I'm not expecting to be a good content creator, but whatever audience, whatever the, you know um, family circle I have, I just want to get limited with that, but that should be very much profoundly. At profound level, I should be very connected with them, right? I just want to make them aware of, right? So I have been in a very struggling, and I was literally hustling for a good career, but as I don't, as I've already said, that I had no clue what would be my path goals, what are the pathways that I need to take on in order to, and what are the things that I need to put in to be successful in my career. So it's very important that you should understand your value. Learning your strengths and weakness is the first stage to be successful. Otherwise, it is next to impossible. You know, whatever it is going to be always in a dream. You always keep on having a dream that I will be this, that, you know, for of, anything for the matter, right? So come out of the dream and create your own value and build a brand in this digital world. So I'm also part of that race. So let's join hands together, and let's take my my beautiful country, India, uh, way further, way further, to make my country $5 trillion, right? Okay. So I think I have almost completed everything. Okay. It's This video is all about, making you aware of that you should realize the reality of what it actually takes to make a money, right? Okay. Thank you, guys, and let's jump to different section. And that's wrap up our first video on the first steps to making money online. I hope you found these tips helpful and inspiring as you start your own online journey. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question or topics you'd like me to cover in future videos, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys. Have a great day and have a you know great career and be happy in your life. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time.